early this morning. I had a haul that I wanted to do. Well, I was sitting here looking at some of the different items that I had, and I decided that I wanted to go live and do them versus just sit here and do and just show them in a video. So I just said I will go ahead and um, show the items in my live. Um, it's been a little while since it's been like maybe a month and a couple of weeks since I've been to the two bin stores that I normally go to here in Fredericksburg. So I went Wednesday, last Wednesday actually, excuse me, and I got some awesome deals. I got some awesome finds. So I wanted to share what I found. And I'm going to start off with for a minute. When I got back, I've been out of town for a little while. When I got back, I went to Hobby Lobby because I wanted to get some of the clear containers. And in my last live, I had shown the um, the candle. I showed one of these, and for the life of me, I don't know what I did with the actual package that these came in, and the other one I already have it up there where I did part of it, and I didn't weigh it down or anything. And when I went to go look for it, I could not find these containers. So I went back to Hobby Lobby, and this time I bought a package, one pack of these, of that size. And then I went and I bought one pack of these. And I bought one pack of these little small ones. I think they said they were like party favors because they was in a different section. So these weren't half off because they were in a party favor section. I bought a pack of these and a pack of this size and one more size. And I bought these. And I went to Hobby Lobby on a Monday. And that Wednesday, I went to the bin. I decided I was going to go to the bin store. So I go to the bin store and I'm going through the bins and everything. And one of the first things that I find, because keep in mind, I haven't opened up anything. I did open up a few things. So I don't want to be all over the place, but I'll go ahead since the flowers are right here. I'll go with them. Um, I saw this box and it had all these pretty purple, purple and like light purple flowers. So, and they're all on a vine like. So I can just take them off and use them on things. I can wrap them on around a concept, and it's a lot of them because this thing is filled. This box is filled to the brim. I don't even know how these two were in there, but all of them were in there, and the box was sealed like this with these sticking out. I mean, filled. So I know I'm going to enjoy doing these because it says it's 9 packs of, that's wrong. Because it says 9 packs of 72 backdrop room decor. That's that's not the right information, I don't believe. Then I go to the next box that was sitting there. And this particular box, hello, K-Lock. Thank you for watching. Um, so this box end up having all of the leaves that we use for our flowers. Now I bought a box of these from Amazon, And I think this one is 100 pieces, and I think I bought a box that had 200 pieces. In that one, I'm just on this live here. I'm just sharing a haul that I did at one of my favorite bin stores. So I just want to share with you because I was really excited about the items that I found. So then the next thing I see, I see this flower, um, and it's just by itself, and I couldn't find any more. And I just thought this was the prettiest thing with these fall type colors, but I like the burnt orange and the burgundy. So it had roses, and these almost look like chrysanthemums, one of those kind of flowers. But anyway, I really liked it. It was really pretty. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Um, so I had a vase that I had. I want to say I think I got on another at one of the times I went to the bin store, and I haven't used it yet. And when I saw these, I thought about that vase. So I'm gonna put the flowers in with the vase, and then put some greenery behind it to kind of show you how I would address it to put it into a basket. So this is what I would do with the arrangement. I might put the greenery down a little bit so it won't be but so high over the flowers. But that's how I would address that. And that's the back. And this is what I would do. I did with the front. So then I'm just going to secure this in at one point because I'm going to go ahead and leave this in here. And then I'll put this in one of my baskets. But anyway, I want to go ahead and go back to the boxes. Well, I'm going down and I'm looking through a few of the bins, and I saw this case like this. And I kept saying, I saw this top part here, and I said, that looked like the box. I'm trying to think of um, I can't even thinking birthing bosses with Felicia. I saw her, one of her concepts she was doing, and she had these boxes, and she said that they were given to her, and these were the plastic containers, and she said she didn't know the size or anything like that. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. And so when I saw them, I said they look just like what she had. So I went on and got the package, not being able to see what it was. And lo and behold, when I picked it up and got it home, and I kind of looked at it and I said, that is what she had. So this is my first time opening this and seeing exactly how this package came. And this one gives me some ribbon that says best wishes for you. So I'm not really sure when I'll be using the ribbon, but hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I'm just doing a haul that I got from one of my bin stores. And so this is the base of the box. And considering that I've never used these before, I'm not really sure how these are. I'm assuming maybe it sits in there. But anyway, it gives me, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 10 boxes because it gave me 10 of that part. And here's because she said when she did it that it came with a film on it, and it has a film on it. But I'm trying to make it into a box first so I can see how it actually went. Okay, before I take anything off. So it looks like that's how that part is. Yeah, I got to figure this one out because now the top is open. Unless this goes on the top. Hi, Rose, and hi, Ghost. Right. Is there film in it? Yes, it's film in yes. Charles Rose. Yes, I'm taking film off now. And it's still, this is film on the outside as well. Yes. Okay, I've taken the film off. And then I'm assuming that this is the base here. But I'm not sure what part this plays. Because it gives me creases to fold down. And I guess in none of my videos that I've been watching did I actually see anybody put these together. So that's okay. I will just sit here and put it together. Or I will attempt to put it together at least. But I wanted to show this part before I did the rest of the haul. Okay. I'm going to have to go back to that. Okay, she said this is the top. You saying this part here is the top? Okay, well, let me put it together then. Let me fold this one down. Bring this one in. Oh, I'm not making anything right now. I'm doing a haul from one of my bin stores. And this is one of the boxes that I got from the bin store. So, okay, this is what it ends up looking like when you fold this piece down, but I'm not sure how this goes with this and this, because I thought this was the bottom, and I thought this sits inside here like this, but I don't see what covers the top. So I'm gonna have to watch somebody's video later on today to figure this one out. Yeah, I'll watch. Well, it doesn't look like it fits inside. But these have clips on them here, so, but I don't see the top. So I have to watch. I have to look at somebody's video that did these, because I'm not understanding how this went unless this goes on the bottom. I'm gonna give that a try. Let me put them in all of the slots first. Nope, because there are no slots down here on the bottom. Yeah. Well, this one got me a little bit stumped here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious on that one. Let me get the paper for this one. I don't even see what I did with the packaging paper. Did it have a number on it? Yeah, it had a number on it. It's covered up. I'll just have to go back on it and figure out. So anybody that comes on and watches my video after, watches the replay, you can kind of tell me how all of this is supposed to work. But it's 3 pieces. They gave me this box here. I thought that was the base on the bottom, but maybe that's not how it's supposed to go. And then it gave me this box here. And I'm not sure how that's supposed to go. So I'll figure it out later on. I'll go ahead and go to the rest of my items. But anyway, I have 10 of those. Oh, I got these at the bin store, and it was $1 day. The day that I went to the bin store, and all of this came from Amazon. The bin store that I go to, Amazon is one of the places that they get all of their items, their merchandise from. So here's some ribbon that I'm going on. I'm sorry, I said ribbon. Wallpaper that I'm going to use to fix, design my boxes with, do my backdrops with. They had some really pretty colors. This color here with flowers, and the blue. This one is actually wrapping paper. These are These all both say wallpaper. So this one and you have this one. And it's the neutral colors. You can do a lot with the neutral color ones. But this blue one, I just like the polka dots, the gold polka dots. So I got that one. Um, then I got a little bowl that I'm going to use to put some items in and then make a basket out of that. And then I got some, thank you, Rose. I got some shred, and this is Halloween shred. I got orange and purple and black in that one. And then I was at another one. I went to another, walked down a few feet from where I was, and there were a couple more bins that I was looking in, and then I found some more of the clear. Now this one is real thin, and it also has the plastic on the outside. It doesn't look like it had any on the inside, but this is for something small. Yes, I sell baskets. Yeah, I love my bin stores. I truly love my bin stores. And even though I haven't been there in over a month and a half, I said, I know I'm going to still go in there and I'm going to find me some really nice stuff. And far as I was concerned, I hit jackpot again, just like I normally do. And see, this is a little small one. Kind of not sure what I would put in it, but I wasn't going to leave it at the store. I said, I'll come up with something to put in it, even if it ends up being one little skinny rose or one little skinny flower. So, and I'm not really sure how many is in this pack. It looked like at least maybe 25 possibly in here. So that was this one to there. And then I go down a little further and I see this box. Let me see if I can turn it around the right way. And it's like it's a gold color. And I said, come on, more plastic container packages. So I said, okay, this is going to make a box with a clear top. So I looked at that one and I said, okay, well, let me see how this one's going to work. And this box actually might help me figure out how to make the other box. Okay, let me see how they're doing theirs. Okay. Now, I'm the one that normally put stuff together and put boxes together and put my tables and stuff together. So I'm not really understanding how I'm letting this get the best of me and I'm not able to do this or figure out how to do these things. That don't usually happen to me, because I'm the one that has all the instructions and sit down until I put that item together. But I guess, like they said, every time you decide you want to go live, that's when things happen, or you can't figure out something. But I know there's plenty of y'all that have already done these. And I know it's you right because we on live. You right. Just because I'm on live is why I'm not able to get this. If I wasn't on live, I'd probably be sitting here and I'll be finished. Okay, I'm missing something really simple. I know I am. Because I know that's how the box is supposed to be. Okay, wait a minute. That didn't look, that looked like, I think I got it. I went the wrong way. No, let me get this part down first. Oh, that thing ripped off. But this is supposed to go down and sits in there. And this one goes and sits in here. Yep. Okay. I see that part. I got that part. Okay, now that goes in there, and this comes down. And sorry. Yeah, that just made it really, really complicated for me. Because it did not have to be that complicated. Okay, so then, for some reason, it won't stay down, but there's the box. And then it gave you a clear... It gave you a clear piece. And then that's going to just sit in the inside. And that's how that one sits in the inside. I have to work on it a little bit more to figure it out, but I think that'll be a nice one. And I'm not sure how many came with this one. I know I won't go live again trying to figure out how to put a box together until I do the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this one came in a pack of 10. The other one came in a pack of 10. But like I said, I got to go back and watch somebody's live that actually put the box together so I can see how those boxes are put together. And then from that one, I think that was everything that had to be put together. Yep. And then in my other part of the hall, well, I didn't take the film off because I messed up the bottom, so I just said I'll wait for that part. Because I see that you got to take the film off of that one as well when you're putting that one in there. But far as the containers are concerned, I found those three. The big one, that's medium, this one, this type, this box, the other box, and then the little small, this little small one. That's what I found in this particular haul that I did. And in the other haul, another haul that I have, I'll show that one, and I'll show the boxes that I was able to find with that one as well. And I'll hold on to this so I can go back to Amazon and look those up. But then I found some flower cards, some paper flower cards, and I'm going to use these for Valentine's and Mother's Day. But this particular one, I think I'm going to use it during Mother's Day. I think it'll be better. It'll be better for that one when I do that one. And then this one, these are those extra large or oversized flowers. This says it's 12 inches tall. It's a pop-up flower bouquet with a note card inside. And the little design here tells you what flower it is. And this one, I got 2 Harmony tulips. Both of these are tulips. So it's going to look just like that picture, except it's flowers. Except it's paper. Sorry. And then this one is actually, that's how it looks. So when they get this one, all they have to do is just open up this bottom part and it'll puff out some. Good morning or good evening. Good evening. How are you? Let me put it over here. And then this one here is a sunflower. And you'll get the little base because it's paper. It's like cardstock. Now this one is 14.5 inches tall when it's all open, and the other one was 12 inches, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, the other one was 12 inches tall. And this is the sunflower, and they'll have the little vase at the bottom like that, but it's like cardstock. Yeah, I love looking for these because when I do a basket, like when I do the when I did Father's Day, I had cards, but when I do Valentine's Day and I do Mother's Day, I always try to have cards available, balloons available, as well as flowers, um, so that they can kind of do a one-stop shop type thing. And then I was really surprised because I saw these little trays or little, yeah, I call them trays, and they're metal, but they were all together. And at first they was going to try to sell them to me for $1 each. And I said, no, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going to, since all of them was together and I didn't put them together, they was like this when I saw them. I said, no, we're doing this as one transaction. So this was all $1. But it's about 7 or 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 of them. And these would make really nice trays to put. Let me turn around and get something to put in it. I'll just take these 3 pieces. And I'll sit them on top of here so you can see it. But this is the tray, and I'm going to sit the tray here. And you can decorate it like this, put your shred around it, put it in a bag it up, and it's ready to go. And they'll have a nice metal tray. So I was able to get 6 of those, and they're pretty heavy. They're pretty solid. And then on top of that, these 6 came together. They were together here, and I told them, no, you're going to sell them to me as one batch as well. It's morning here also. It's 3:36 in the morning. What time is it there? Let me see. Okay, here's one of my bears. And I like this because it has a little texture in the inside. It's not on the outside. It's just the inside. So I got the wrong color bear to do the, if I wanted to just use this. Let me use this as an example. Because see, it's actually enough room for all of this to be in the front. But I don't usually put all of that in the front. So these all can go in the back. And then let me turn it around to me for a minute. And I don't have my blue right here in front of me right now. But let me see if I can take... And I'm just going to pretend that this... Oh, wait a minute. I made a bear playing with some fabric. It don't match what I'm doing, but I'm gonna throw it in there. And that's how I can use these trays. So what you think about that one? Yeah, you're right. Or yeah, I was on a roll with them 40 bears. My goal is to try to get 100 bears done so that when I start to, like, I was just playing with this one. I didn't finish it all the way, but I was just playing with this one to see how it would look using a pattern versus just the plain colors all the time. So I used this one. I made this one. I was like, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Now you said do a flat concept with this. Well, I can't use the bears. Those too small. Let me see. See, and that's too big. But I see what you mean. Those fit, and I would have to get some other items that fit the same size that are small as well. But yeah. And something that's not as high. And right on my table right now, I don't have anything else that I can put in that spot. But yeah, I guess I could do it. I could go ahead and go across because I do have some smaller items. Yeah, even that hand cream right there will fit. And I just raise it up to bring it up some where everything will be level. Put the bear at an angle. Actually, this is not bad right here. Wait a minute. No, let me turn it around so you can read it and fix the bear's arms a little bit. Okay, what you think on that one? Yeah, I could do this because this bear fits in here that way. If he fits in here real nice, and then I would just put something else up here, maybe a hand sanitizer, something right there. Okay, you said make the bear hold an item. Okay, wait a minute. So I kind of like this, but this is too high. That's the right color. Let's see. Wait a minute. I do have a small. Let me see. That's green. Nope, not green. I do have some small. Wait a minute. Let me get another one. Even though these aren't the right colors, but I have some small ones. And then I have some body washes because if I put this bath bomb in there, I want a body wash in there versus a hand soap. And then I do have blue. I have blue roses. Yeah, no, I don't want the white one on there. Now I do have a small candle. I just got some. I just got these from Dollar Tree. Okay, so you saying like that? And see, all I'd have to do is put some shred in here, some paper in here to bring this up just a little bit, and then tape across all of those, and they'll all stay there, and then shrink wrap all of it together. Good morning, Nicole. Thanks for coming in. So you like that one? But I have 6 of these, so I can do some different flat concepts with this one. Almost like I did let me get something real quick. Wait a minute. Well, no, I might not even have to do it. Yeah. See now, the both of these fit right in there. And then I just have to tape them across and then shrink wrap it and the both of those. So this is the body wash and the body lotion. Or the body wash. That's the, no, this one is too, yeah, that won't go in. So it would have to bend these two. The body wash and the body lotion. For that one. So that's what I can do with these particular trays that I found at the bin store. And I almost could do the same thing with this one. I'm thinking, but this is a lot heavier with this tray also. So I'm gonna have to be careful with what goes in here, what I use for this one, because the trays are heavy themselves. Okay, let me put that bath bomb back. And I will go to the next item that I found at the bin store. Let me put that back. Those are all close by if I end up needing them again. I found these little plates, and now after I want to say after Father's Day, and I start really paying attention to people's videos and everything. I realized that you can do, and I was always buying a container, a plastic container, or one of the, or a wicker basket. And when I realized that there's so many things that you could use other than just a wicker basket or the container. And well, this one is cracked, is all scratched up. So the first one, that one don't count. But when I saw these little clear trays with gold in them, has a gold rim right here, I said the same thing, that I could put not sure what I did with the little lotion now. Oh, okay. Even though this is not the colors that I want. So let me get a color. Hi, Shanice. How are you doing this morning? I think I got a couple that got green in it. I think this one is green. Nope. It looks green, but when I put it up to this, it looks yellow. So I'll just use this for my example. Now I can put these in the back, and then my little loofah on there, and then put it in a bag. And it came 10 of these little trays that I can put something on. Yeah, a small manicure set. Even taking down, I don't know if you remember you remember our sets we got? Matter of fact, let me Let me see if I can take that apart now and do that one. Because that's something that's not heavy. Since this one is cracked and I won't be using it to design with. Yeah, see something like this. And then to finish it off, since I have pink in here and I got purple in there, you see, I figured out a better way to put this one so it can stand up. Take the bath bomb out of the cup and put it on the side. Okay, and then put this in there. Okay, see, something like that, and then I would just put my shred all the way around and glue the cup and the bath bomb to this. Yeah, so that's something that I can do, and then like she said, I can do the manicure sets and everything because I got those with some foot lotions and stuff like that. And I have several of these small two-piece sets, but you would have to have a lot of other items. Something like that. I'm looking at something that's not heavy. Okay, but they'll have to be glue dotted down here for these to stay on. If you were still staying with the same concept. But I got 2 sets of these, and that was all I found throughout the whole building. Because I was on a hunt for those after I found this first one. But I'm not going to take that too far away because I may put that, and I'll put my rose in there. I may go ahead and put that one together because I'm going to be doing an event next weekend. And I'm trying to take some inexpensive items with me as well. Showerproof small bath bomb flower. Showerproof small bath bomb. Small bath bomb. And a flower. Like that. Let me see. How does that work? Yeah, I can do this also and just put shred all around it. And if I wanted to just give them a two-piece. Um, Amen. I have the ones that I got from Ollie's. That's a small size. Let me see if that works. Because the little spray mist bottle on one of them, it messed up. So I won't, it was a 4-piece set. Now see, that's a, what's this? Body lotion and shower gel. So let's see what color. I think my poofs are big. Well, let me, what did I do with that one? I'm just going to use this one for my example. And okay, I can do that one with it, something similar. Thank you. Uh-oh. But yeah, I got a lot of options with those trays, and I think I want to get those out and take to the event with me. So I'll be using those. I'll be making some items with those. I think this one was in here. Okay, let me see what else I have. And I found some more flowers. I was kind of on the lookout for, every time I go to the bin store, there are certain items that I look for when I go to the bin store. And when I go to the bin store, I'm looking for boxes, the plastic containers. I look for flowers and the different bags. It's like this one is a 12 by 18, and it has the gusset part where it lays like a box. It's not just a flat, not just flat one. And I seem to always find me a couple of sets of bags when I go, no matter when I go, I'm always finding bags. And this is what I meant when it opens down here at the bottom, like in a box. And this is kind of, this 12 by 18, I buy a lot of the 13 by, I want to say it's 17 and a half, but I buy a lot of these, I know it's 13 inches from Michael's. So when I go, and they're like $7 or $8 sometimes, unless I can catch them on sale. So when I go to the bin store and I can find them for $1 or $3, then I get them then. Because definitely when you order them online, they're more than this. Alrighty, have a good day at work. I've got to be getting off here real soon. I got a few more items to show in this from this video, and then I'll be finished this one. and then I'll come on with another haul. I did find a lot of times I find purses. Whenever I go to the bin store, I always find different types of purses. So I didn't, this one didn't change it. Um, Last couple of two times I went, I didn't find purses, but I did find a purse when I went to the bin store for my dollar day last week, and they had two of the same ones, and they're pretty nice. Let me open up this. I was opening up this one. Pretty deep inside, and this is the strap, but it's made into a bow. And I guess if you don't want to carry it as a strap, use that as a strap, then you would just carry it like this. But I got two of those, and both of those are going into a basket concept. So I thought those were pretty nice. They're nice sides, which is why I got them. Um, I found a pack of pull bowls. Oh, I started opening the flowers and never finished. Sorry. They're all individual, and you just have to fluff them up. But I think those are going to look really nice in some different baskets. And I may just make an arrangement um, with them as well. I'm not sure which direction I want to go. I just know when I saw the flowers, I liked the flowers. So I went on and got them. I found this pack of, it looked turquoisey to me. It's like a turquoise blue. And it says that it is 50 millimeters. So I'll go ahead and open up one of these, because I have some baskets that I'm working on, and I may be able to just go ahead and use this. And it has this pretty pattern on it. Let's see if I can get up close. It has a pretty swirl pattern on it. So see how, okay now, how y'all, there you go. Okay. Guess you got stuff there. So that's what it ends up looking like. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. And that's what my pool bowl looks like. So I will definitely use that. I'm not going to take it back down. I will definitely use that and finish that off. And I have just a um, few more items. Now, when I saw these, I had to get these. So I just thought they were so pretty. And since we've been using plates and the small plates and the big plates on designs, what I thought about with this is just to put a, let's see, there's one right here behind me. Yes. I don't think I would do a gold with it, but a silver probably, or another color. But that would fit right in there. Or plenty other items would go, because it doesn't have to be blue to go with it. And then they also had the plates. So that was a nice little blue and white set. And it had two sets of plates. One set was open, one set was not open. So I got all of those. And I didn't have many socks. And they had I think it's two pair in each one. So I just bought, and since it was two pair, basically 50 cents each, and I just bought 5 or 6 different ones. Yeah, I really loved it. When I saw that, I said, wow, I got to get that blue, because that blue is pretty. And see, they had this set of socks, this the black and white and the black and white and gray. So I got those, and they had a crossbody bag. Not my cup of tea per se, but it was a nice crossbody bag, and it's a heavy canvas weight. So I said that can go inside a concept. And then I just saw this um it's a tie, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a tie and a hanky in here. And I just picked that one up. And I have one more item, and that was the all for this haul that I had. I just wanted to come on and show this haul because I hadn't done a bin store haul in a long time, and I just wanted to share some of the items that I had picked out, or had picked up rather. I have to get back to um, my finds in the bin store, because every time, my feelings are, every time I go to the bin store, I end up finding some really nice items. And then this is my very last item, and I always find ribbon. I found a scarlet red, and I don't know if this is like it says it's 25 yards, but this might be a 3/8 or an eighth. But I think it's like a 3/8 size. And this is my last thing. I'm not sure if this is a scarf or bandana or what it is, but it was black and white, and it had a chain with it, and I knew I was getting it, because it might not be to go in my baskets. It may just be for myself, depending on if I like how the scarf is. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Love it. And it's satin. I have to make my mind up on if I want to keep that. Because a lot of times I go to the bin store, I don't buy anything for me. I always buy stuff to put in my baskets. But this one, I might keep this one for me. And then it has, okay, then it has a necklace that came with it, that are chains. So that came, so I guess this was supposed to be in here, but it came out. Okay, so that was everything that I had in my haul that I wanted to come on and share. Um, I'll have some more hauls to do this week, but I may not do them live. I may just do those on a regular video, just regular video. But I wanted to do this one because I hadn't shared any of my lives my hauls in a while. Well, that's because I hadn't been here to do any hauls, and I just want to thank y'all for coming in and watching me show what I had done or what I had found, and then trying to put the different items together with making a few concepts with the items that I found, and just kind of as a retouch up on what I did. I had these metal trays. I had these containers, and I had this, which still has me stumped, and I'll try to figure it out, but I know it's 3 pieces. That's for sure, is these 3 pieces right here. And then this one, I think I kind of figured out how this one was supposed to go, but I think I messed the box up. So I'd have to take this box together down here because it's not staying. The other ones are staying, but these aren't staying. So I may just have to tape them up. And then put the top on it and keep on moving. Put a nice bow on it. Put some items in here. Possibly, maybe a hat and gloves or something like that. They're nice and sturdy, and it's a bronze gold color. It's more like a bronze color. It's not a gold. It's more of a bronze color. But I think they'll be nice. And then my plates. And that's about all I have. So thank you for coming and hanging out with me for this hour. And I will see you all on the next video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a good morning. I know some said it was a different time frame, but it's like 4:13 in the morning here. So I'm going to get ready to call it quits and go to bed, and get up in another 5 hours or so. So thank you for hanging out with me. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. Thank you again. Good night. Bye.